being a woman means to me. I remember growing up, I was just the biggest little feminist, and I didn't even know what feminism was, but I knew that the world was different for women. I had an understanding that we weren't as respected as men, we weren't as valued as men, and that was so ridiculous to me. I felt the need to create social justice from a very young age because of that. I just want the best for my sisters. I honestly do. It's so powerful to be a woman. I just see it as the greatest honor. Like, it's a gentle power that we have, and I feel like growing up as a woman, it's literally the process of a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. Like, we go through so much just growing up and living in this world and going through everything we go through as women, but then we grow up and I feel like your eyes are open to the true injustices, being paid less, being sexualized for everything, and it's something that I want to end, and I do hope that I get to see it end. It's crazy to think that, you know, me being an American, I have so much freedom as a woman, but there are women that have to walk behind their husbands, you know, can't state their opinions. Like, legally, they can't have a voice. And I feel like those of us that do have that privilege have to speak up for them.
I think of myself not as a victim, but as a survivor. I survived the childhood of a girl growing up in Africa, and especially the childhood of a Muslim girl. I was subjected to female genital mutilation, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is not an exception. In Somalia, over 97% of girls' genitals have been cut. It is true that my father forced me to marry a man of his choice, but that is also not an exception. In fact, in my own personal story, I was very, very lucky to have been 22 years old when my father came round to that idea. I had classmates who were forced into marriage, pulled out of school at the age of 14, and sometimes younger. There are women today, girls really, as young as 9, 10, 11, some of them even 6 in some countries, whose parents decide to give them away to some man, a stranger, and that stranger is not going to be their first husband. For many of them, they are the second wife, or the third, or the fourth.
This is a very beautiful day because we get to celebrate womanhood and we get to stand up for what we believe in. Ladies, you are beautiful, you are strong, you're amazing. Women can change the world, and we will. Hi, Gabby, you want to be in the video because you're a woman? I don't mind. Happy International Women's Day.